Good afternoon, people. It is Monday. Thank God Monday is over with. It's about 5:43, 77 degrees. Just another beautiful day. My first call today was at 9 a.m. and it was to install a couple of POS systems, point of sale systems for Vino's Italian restaurant in the city. The owner, I guess he was like Turkish or Bosnian or something. He didn't speak very good English, so that was a challenge to begin with. But we got each other's what we were trying to say, so that worked out. Anyways, I got there, unboxed all the equipment, hooked up the router, dressed the cables. I hooked up 2 point of sale systems, one with a cash drawer. The owner was mistaken. He thought when he ordered 2 registers, he was going to get 2 full registers with 2 cash drawers. No, it didn't work out that way. He only got 1. So they had to order another one at an extra cost, of course. And I ended up showing him how he can hook it up himself. It's real simple. So there should be no need for a tech to go out there and install it for him. So that'll avoid that extra cost. But so I got those hooked up. I got 2 receipt printers with each register. And then there was also 2 kitchen receipt printers that I had to figure out where he wanted them. That way that, you know, the orders come in and tickets print out on the receipts printers. Why is this person braking? Somebody turning? Anyways, according to the owner, they told the company we did this for that the cables were in place. Well, they weren't. Thank God they sent a couple of network cables, a couple of long ones, because I had to run those into the kitchen from the router, which was no big deal. I mean, got those hooked up. Then I called. Oh, there was also a caller ID box. They had 3 like cordless phones there, 3 different lines, phone numbers, and that's so that you know, they can get orders in. When one line's in use, there's still 2 more available, or 2 lines are in use, there's still 1 more. Anyways, the caller ID box I had to hook up the phone lines to, and it only took 2 of the phone lines. But so I did line 1 and line 2. I hooked those up, and it's really neat how that works out, because that caller ID box connects to point of sale terminal number 1, and anytime anybody calls, it shows up on the display on the phone, of course, the name and the phone number. And on the point of sale register on the right side of the window of the screen, the same thing shows up with their address as well. So it makes things a lot easier for them. But that was really cool. I got all that hooked up, and I called the company we were doing the job for, and we tested it, and everything was working. So the call was supposed to take 3 to 4 hours, or 2 to 3 hours, and it ended up taking 4 hours because of the language barrier. I had to keep explaining and re-explaining and re-explaining to the manager, which no big deal. But then there was a point where it wasn't really a delay, but he needed a surge strip, and he had ended up going to the store while I continued working. But he wanted things like to look really neat, or as neat as possible, so I had to take some extra time doing that. That was a delay, dressing all the cables. Plus I had to drill a hole in this countertop because he only had a hole for one point of sale register, and it was right next to where the existing was. So I told him, you're gonna need another hole, and he said, well, can you do it? So I said, sure, why not? Drilled a hole through there and ran the cables and whatnot. After that, we got back to the shop, and Gaines and I finished up putting all the tiles in for the fire marshal's inspection. He's supposed to be here sometime this week or next week, so we're ready for him. We got all the discrepancies taken care of, so that should make the boss happy. But I'm headed home now. Yeah, got to do a load of laundry tonight. Yeah, I guess I will talk to you later, and if I don't, I'll talk to you tomorrow.